Oh, look outside Busch Stadium. It's the cone zone. Look out, Cardinals. The cones could be in play. Greg Brown, along with John Wehner and Hannah Mears, will be joining us shortly. John, last night, let's take a look back at the good combination, the starting pitching, the relieving, and the offense. That combination led to the 7-0 shutout over the Redbirds.
Yeah, an absolute complete game. Certainly what the Pirates needed after losing 5 straight to these Cardinals. The 6th shutout of the year. Carmen Majinski, a longer first inning. Pitch count got up, but he grinded through 5 scoreless. The bullpen certainly needed a good showing, and they gave us that last night with 5 Ks and 4 scoreless. And the bottom of the lineup, we've talked about the depth of this lineup. The bottom, I don't know if they've been doing as great, but they did great last night with 10 hits.
A guy that was not at the bottom of the batting order, in fact, he'll be hitting cleanup in the game this afternoon, is Pirates first baseman Spencer Horwitz. A couple of hits in this series, including a base hit the other way, the opening game of the series. And last night, he got the scoring started with the line drive home run in the 2nd inning, his 4th home run of the year.
He could arguably be the Pirates' best hitter since the All-Star break last year. He just knows how to hit. He doesn't hit for a ton of power, but at times you make a mistake, he'll hit it out of the ballpark. But he hits the ball wherever it's pitched, has great bat control, been so consistent since the middle of last year.
In the air to left, toward the corner, and
Go.
That's a fat ball bounced over the wall. It's a home run. It's a home run. Lau's racing around, but it's a home run. Brandon Lau hits a home run. It looks like Fermin pushed it over the wall.
Yeah, I thought maybe it hit the top of the wall. The fastest trip around the bases on a homer for Brandon Lau ever.
Let's see what we got here. Did he get a glove on it? Just bounced off the top of the wall on its own. Oh my.
Oh my.
He deflected it back over the wall.
Yeah, that little corner juts in a good bit. We wasn't sure if it was fair or foul.
Now it's ruled as an inside the park home run by the official score. That's the official ruling, but this is going to change because, as you see, the umpires, I should say, plural, have all put up the home run sign. Left center field. To the wall. Tie game. Herrera with his 6th. And the 6th allowed by Ashcraft. 1-1.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch either. Maybe sitting slider, who knows? But yeah, that slider is so short and sharp. I could see if you hang it, hitting the ball that hard. But that just above the knee, outer third. That's impressive.
And a ground ball. Base hit. That's a great example of it.
That's great.
Right there. Spencer Horwitz. The force at 2nd. Win to Weatherholt.
I figure there's going to be difficulties.
Strike called. Stolen base. Griffin. No contest. And there's a base hit the other way, a 2-strike hit. Griffin is held at 3rd as Walker's throw picked off by Pajes going up the line. Bounding ball and up. Good job, Osuna, to hold up, and that allows the run to score. RBI Mangum. Pirates got the lead back. It's 2-1.
You'll take it. Well, you always talk about the importance of putting a ball in play when you have a runner at 3rd, less than 2 outs. Ozuna, yeah, that little pause there making Weatherholt come get him. Certainly looks like it made the difference.
Mangum.
He hasn't gotten locked in yet as a hitter. I mean, he's had a couple of good games, a couple of 4-hit games, but
Lines that one deep to right and over Walker's head. Griffin coasting into second base with a double, second and third.
Yep, and I think that power surprises some outfielders. I mean, it didn't look like much. He hits it. It's a breaking ball up out over the plate, actually a cutter. And Walker just seemed like he was coasting a little bit. Just didn't anticipate it carrying that far.
And a base hit for Osuna through the drawn-in infield. This is going to score 1 and 2. A 2-run base hit to left for Osuna on a 1-2 pitch. And the Pirates take a 4-1 lead.
Yep, and that's what we've been expecting from Marcell Ozuna, to be a run producer. Back in the fourth, and our base hit with a runner at second. And here, 2 on. And there's that short, compact swing through that drawn-in infield. Aggressive send from Tony Beasley. The ball was cut off. Not sure why. It looked to be on line. I'm not sure it would have got there in time, but.
And the new pitcher is lefty Justin Brule. Henry Davis, line drive to left field, back toward the wall, and that ball is a line drive cannonball for Henry Davis. His 3rd home run, leads off the 7th inning and gives the Pirates a 5-1 lead.
That had to feel good. The struggles have continued. He started in Saturday's game, hit 3 balls hard, no luck. You started thinking, oh boy, is he going to make this play at left field? He's made sure that he couldn't.
And now pulled down the line in right field by O'Neal Cruz. He'll have an easy double. And that had to feel good.
Without a doubt. Yeah, give me a lefty in there.
And Lau goes the other way, and a base hit. Cruz will be held at third. And boy, what a greeting for Justin Brule. Chopper, this will bring home a run. And the Pirates will add to the lead, 6-1. Reynolds, RBI number 31, brings home Cruz. Lau to second. 0-1. Line to right field, Mangum over, and that is 7 strong for Braxton Ashcraft. Braxton Ashcraft goes back into the dugout and gets the hug from Don Kelly, finishing his day. 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts, 98 pitches. Walker goes down to get that slider. Herrera scoring, Burleson to second. 6-2.
Yeah, I'm guessing probably looking for it at that point. And again, not a terrible pitch. It was right around the knees. That's a good piece of hitting.
'99 from Dotel.
Just overpowering. No fear.
Struck him out looking at 100 miles an hour. 6-2 Pirates. Bounce to third. 1, 2. Raise the Jolly Roger. Pirates take the series in St. Louis. Back-to-back wins over the Cardinals.
Yeah, relatively easy wins back-to-back, where everybody contributing. Offense, defense, pitching, starters, bullpen. Back-to-back games with double digits and hits. A couple of long balls today. But really the story has to be Braxton Ashcraft. Wow.
Indeed, time for the North Star Chevrolet Buick and GMC star of the game. Ashcraft going 7 innings, the 1 run, 4 hits, retires 11 of the last 12, strikes out career high tying 9 batters.
Just absolutely dominated from the get-go. You know, had everything working. That hard slider, the good curveball, mixed in a couple of splits, and the fastball was in the upper 90s all afternoon. Deserving of a hug.
He goes to 3-2. His earned run average drops to 289. And the Pirates and their faithful fans, a big comeback series here in St. Louis. Back-to-back W's on to Toronto. And I think Hannah's downstairs with Brandon Lau.
Thanks, Brownie. Brandon and I were just down here joking about him having to run around the bases. I know you were pretty serious about that, though. So from your perspective with that home run, tell us what you were thinking. Was that the fastest you've run around the bases on a homer?
I mean, yeah, I think that's my first career ever inside the park home run. If that's what it stays at, I have no idea what it's ruled with, but kind of hope it stays. I had to sprint around the bases, so that was a lot at 12:15.
Well, how much more special would that be? First career one, and it's hit number 700 for you in Major League Baseball.
I don't know. I think the over the fence home runs, inside the park home runs, they all kind of count the same. But the 700 hits thing is pretty cool. It's been a long road of ups and downs, injuries and whatnot, but it's a cool accomplishment to have.
The hits were falling up and down the lineup today. We talked about bottom line production yesterday, but what stood out to you about this offense as a whole? Marcell Ozuna, Henry Davis, I know they've been searching, and they were able to come through in big ways for this team too. Yeah,
absolutely. You can highlight those two guys, but I mean, there's a lot more going on between guys just rolling out good at bats and not trying to do too much up there at the plate. I know that B-Ray's probably not the happiest guy in the world right now, but that was a big RBI when he got that RBI. And in that moment, in that situation, that was a big deal. And, Marcell grinding in there for those 2 hits and multiple RBIs and, just up and down the lineup, keep rolling off good at-bats, team at-bats, things are going to go the right way.
We can point a lot of fingers to a star of the game, but it's hard not to say that without mentioning Braxton Ashcraft. How automatic has he become for you guys?
Yeah, honestly, it's gotten to a point where I think anybody that does get on base always brings up how nasty he is and how gross his stuff is. And they're not exaggerating, and it's a lot of fun to play behind him and see the explosiveness and see the stuff that comes out of his arm, man. He's a special talent that I don't think gets talked about quite enough as much as he should.
He's certainly been exciting to watch. I know he repelled you guys in this one, but back-to-back games to seal this series. As a leader on this team, how impressed were you with the way you guys bounced back after game 1?
Yeah, honestly, you kind of tip your cap to the bullpen. Obviously, they didn't. If you talk with them, they're all very frustrated with the way that first game went, and then they come in and absolutely slam the door in these last 2 games, and that's exactly what you want out of your pen to really kind of come in with that attitude of I'm going to get you out and you guys won't get any hits, and that's kind of what it looked like these past 2 days.
It was fun to watch. Brandon, go ahead. I know those guys are in there waiting to celebrate with you. Appreciate it. Brownie, make him run again.
Okay, Hannah, thank you. Brandon Lau. That trip around the bases, inside the park, out of the park, whatever, it's still a home run. As he said, his 13th. And the Pirates go on to win it 6-2. Henry Davis hit the standard out of the ballpark home run. The Pirates collect 10 more hits and take the series over the St. Louis Cardinals. Now it's on to Toronto to take on the defending American League champion Toronto Blue Jays. 2 of 3 over the St. Louis Cardinals. Bucks are now 26-24 on the year.